me, Kongregate here, and finally, I am back! Yeah, it's been like more than a week of wait. I do apologize for all the wait, but thank you guys all for your patience. I will be back uploading daily, well, until school starts, which is actually not long from now, but, well, in the meantime, let's get started. So, let's start on with the armor. So, the heavy review, the best, usually, the most common heavy builds I like to see with armor are, the fast heavies, because they have on, the Rubik and Power Assist, and thanks to the, heavy gear with actually being maxed out, and also, for the extra percent bonuses, with heavy gear maxed, you could get, extra percent speed, which is pretty useful if you're really trying to move fast. But honestly, though, the heavy doesn't have to move fast, but still, it is required that it's always important that you have a Titan Sprint boots. The Titan Sprint boots, which will give you quite a bit of decent extra speed, and you also have machine assisted on your pants as well. So usually, if you were going for the fast heavy build, and you want some decent defense, like physical defense, then you should definitely put on the black hard plate leg protection. This will be very decent because if you can max core it, I'm not talking about base core, and just core it to 12.3 and put a 45 on it, then it definitely gives something quite decent as well. And well, if you want to cover toxicity and you don't want to be the fastest heavy, but you still want to be tanky, then well, of course you can wear the hard plate gear, the black version, because of course it gives ridiculous, and I mean ridiculous good physical defense. And since you have heavy gear maxed, well, you won't be suffering from movement penalty, so that you can move without being punished, being slowed down. So it definitely is very vital if you are going for full-on tankiness. And you could also use the Medusa pants, which is really, really, really good in giving toxic protection. It's just so good. And for in terms of helmet, you could also put on the Titan Aero helmet just for critical shot, or if you're going a critical shot heavy or for damage, obviously damage heavy, then you go for that as well. Now for gloves, you could first of all, let's go back to the scales. Since the heavy doesn't have as much required, doesn't have as much required scale points that are going to be necessary to build the best proper heavy build. Hold the line, you don't need it fully maxed out, or you might not need it, but it's still definitely quite necessary if you want to do lots of damage per second. Or if you are you're going for your best armor build, for the heavy hard plate gear, with heavy gear, you're not going to need as much, because first of all, the hard plate gear gives a lot of physical defense, and if it's a lot of physical, and also there's definitely decent and a heat defense as well. And if you have it at 12.3, and it's has a 12 augmented 12 on 45, then it'll be very decent, and you won't even need as much as compared to the assault or medic, which needs to be moving really fast, compared to heavy, which is the only class that can cancel out all of the movement penalty. And so that way you can put some on speed and move faster, or you could put it on something else, something very decent, for, as I was saying, for the Titan gloves, obviously it's really, really decent, but for for the heavy, you can definitely have fast reload, which will be very decent, because you probably won't need to put on the Titan gloves, which in this case gives a lot of reload reduction in time, which is very good. But you don't need it, because since you could put some on fast reload. But if you just generally want to have them all the reload time max, then you could also put on some Titan gloves. Well, there's not really much to cover on the heavy. If you guys have any more questions on how to build the heavy in terms of armor or skill builds, well, generally more armor, because it just depends. Just ask me anything about the heavy. I'll try to answer it the best I can. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching, and in the meantime, thank you. Thank you for your support.
Hey guys, it's me, Creepy Game here. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel to keep updated for more SCS4 tutorials. Thank you all for waiting while I was gone. Thanks for the support. I do appreciate it. As meantime, thank you all for watching.